Good morning, YouTube. Start about running a little late. My hold on. My check was ridiculously low. But I did a lot of short runs this week. I had to dip in and sell the rest of my carnival stock. So that's done. And I gotta sell a little bit more, stay afloat. But it is what it is. Seems like my bonus check is going all it's gonna do is just put a band-aid on uh, bleeding out bills. Freaking crap. Hold on. I have to cut this down. But see, I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm watering my Bermuda. I have to cut and watering the concrete. But it's the only way I can get that Bermuda watered. Oh boy. If it ain't one thing, it's another. The Wi-Fi is down, so I was like, you know what? I was just come outside and talk for a minute. It's gonna be the first cruise I'm like technically broke. you know, a little bit dark out, but hey, trying to keep on. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Did that water get hit over here? Check this grass. Hello. I know. I'm gonna water that again. I had moved the whatchamacallit. I moved the sprinkler over there to water that. Now it's dry over here. Boy, this stuff need to go ahead and go dormant. Yeah. This grass needs to go ahead and go dormant. trying to bring that trying to bring that crap to life, back to life. But boy, your boy Donald, boy, the trucking, the industry done went down. You know, I was getting enough. I was getting enough to barely survive, but that's not working no more. Going on this vacation, and then I might have to figure something out. We are going to have to figure something out, fellas. But other than that, Good morning, April Charles. How you doing? I hate having to go on a cruise with no money. Man, talk about depressing. Talk about depressing. I got tired of this. I got tired of my man's lawn behind me. They must have went on vacation. Let me show you. Hold up. I cut his lawn. I went over there and cut his mess. Part of that's mine, up to right there, but the rest I just, like screw it and just went and cut it. Freaking ridiculous, man. You just let your house. You just let your. I know, Mike. This, man, it's getting a little frustrating because like two loads would not put in. Two loads weren't put in. I mean, it would have been an extra $200, but still, you know what I mean? It's decimated. April showers. It's decimated. You guys voted for this idiot, and he is not a businessman. It is decimated. All his tariffs and all of that stuff has decimated the trucking industry, and including these illegals. That part I don't understand. I don't know. I'm not blaming the presidents, but the states that give out these uh licenses to these undocumented illegals. I don't understand the rationality. What they're doing is because they look like each other, that license to someone else. And they do something like that. This is not the industry to do something. This you're going to Florida. I got to show my ID and give an American proficient test. This and I got to do that now. I don't think perfect English. I'm like, good morning, what's up? But blah 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 blah. I don't care. But the fact is that when I need to get a new license, if I lose my license, I have to. Oh, if I'm buffering, sorry, my Wi-Fi is down. Um, if I have to, if I lose my license, I have to have either show my passport, a birth certificate. I got to jump through so many hoops to get my stuff. But you mean to tell me an illegal can just get it any old way? I don't understand. And this is not the industry that I'm in is not the industry for people. Don't April. Don't. I know you voted for him. You've defended him. Don't come on my channel with that. I know you voted for him. I know you voted for him. And I don't care who you voted for, but I say that to everybody. Okay? So don't come on here taking it personal. Don't come on here taking it personal because I know you voted for him. You defend him. Please don't not today. Not this not to, I won't hold my tongue this morning. Don't do it. That's your choice. I don't care, but Michael tell you, I tell everybody, I say to everybody, y'all voted for this nut. I say it to Charles. He's my best friend. Come on now. This guy is decimated. He is decimated. And you've got people now that actually literally say, I thought he was just going to do that to them and not to us. He's decimated the farming industry. Because of his tariffs, everybody in Kentucky has lost billions of dollars. Billions. Trucking trucking companies are just going under now. Luckily I work for a big one, but I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna have to figure something out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really. And Mike knows I really don't even want to go political because it's stupid. But I'm just trying to survive. But some of this stuff is stupid. Y'all can defend this fool all you want. Y'all can defend this fool all you want, but he's going to take over the country. This is not. We are a republic. We're not even going to be that anymore. He's trying to federalize and attack the states that are saying that didn't vote for him. Come on, man. That's some Adolf Hitler stuff. And before it's too late, you better recognize what you're talking about. You better recognize what's going on. I'm just a simple person. Look, all I want to do is water my lawn. I want to keep it alive. But now I'm, I'm going away on this cruise. I'm turning the water off next week. We, exactly, Urban. He's he's going after black folk. He's going after black people in power. He went and fired all of the freaking. If you telling me this ain't some Adolf Hitler takeover, he went and fired all of the generals that were in authority, the brigadier generals and all of the people that were in authority. So they because in the UCMJ, the UCMJ is the law that the military follows. If there is anything that if you as an officer or a military person deem that it goes against the Constitution of the United States, that is an unlawful order. And he put yes men into those positions, people with no experience, no nothing. And he's militarizing certain states. DC should not be militarized. Come on now. Yeah. Don't come. Look, I'm a little depressed because my check is low. I got a big check coming on the 11th. I wanted to pay off some credit cards. you know. But I'm gonna have to start making. Look, I hung around here. Be honest with you, I hung around with this company so I could get this check. But I'm gonna have to start making some moves. Yeah, Chicago. See, but you don't realize when y'all, he's coming after, and they don't want to give up power. When you're drunk on power, this is what happens. In Urban, you're a Canadian. Canadians import billions, not millions, not thousands, not hundreds, billions of dollars of whiskey. Tennessee is not a rich state, but their companies are going under. Uncle Nearest is a black owned. It was a black owned whiskey company. It is now under government control now, so I won't be well. I won't be buying Uncle Nearest no more. But he's put out because of his temper tantrums. Go, any of y'all, go and look at, Google it. Ronald Reagan was the god of the Republican Party, and he explains that tariffs are they're not good for the American people, and that's Ronald freaking Reagan. That's Ronald Reagan said that. He gets down and goes play by play and explains why tariffs are not good for the American people. What is that? Not cottonseed, but soybean. We've lost billions of dollars. Billions. It's probably up into the trillions now. Billions of dollars because he pissed off China. The all of the farmers that voted for him, knowing that they had illegals working their farms, all the farmers that voted for him ran their illegals off. They're going under. Nebraska, they voted for him. So you're doing some of the, first of all, that you hired illegals, you're doing something illegal, period, by hiring them, but you hired them. You should have went to your representatives and had them draft up some type of legal way that you could have these illegals working for you. They have countries that literally you could live in the country, but you have to leave the country for 1 month a year. You have to leave the country for 1 month a year, guys. There are countries like that. The Philippines, you can stay there for all year long, but you have to leave for 1 month and you can come back and start all over again. Why can't we do that? We could tax the bejesus out of them. They'll be legal. That's tax money, more money for the American government. And then but you got to leave. You got to go home, wherever you came from, for 1 month, and then come back. Do you see what I'm saying? Hey, Jakes, dear, the population help the countries that you look. You got people walking across damn near a whole country to get here. You got people walking across a whole country to get here. Then they cross the desert. Now, the other people I know, hey, look, I want you to be an American citizen. But you got idiots. You got idiots. And there's racism and all of these other groups. Y'all just don't want to hear it. But Indians don't like nobody. And, there's a caste system with Indians. What do you mean by caste system? If you're born into a certain a part of India, if you're a dirt sweeper, you will always be a dirt sweeper. That's why they leave that country and come over here and become doctors and lawyers. That's why. Then they look down on us. But you go back to your country, in your country, you're still a dirt sweeper. See, guys, you better wake up. You better wake up. I got a good woman. She just don't want to say it, but she's kind of disappointed. She knows that check's low too. But I gotta figure something out. I gotta figure something out. And I'm not. Look, I'm too old to be. I'm too old to be wearing myself silly like this. But I just know that I got to cut back. I can't be. I got to cut back on my projects. Got to cut back on my projects. I got to cut back on my water so to keep the water bill down. I'm gonna have to cut back on the liquor. Gonna have to cut back. This is all we gotta do. Gonna pack today, and I'm gonna have to call my dispatcher. I'm gonna call my dispatcher today. Tell her to put in for my uh put in for my a vacation pay for next week. And I'm just gonna say, look, we're gonna have to figure something out. I can't have low checks like this and survive. You know what I mean? Um, I bust my behind and I ain't getting nothing. That's crazy. But thank God that my man Charles, I'll be paying for gas, and thank God my whatchamacallit, my auction piece is only $45. Thank you, Jesus. Anything higher than that, I had to leave it there, and then I wouldn't be able to do the auction no more. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I wish y'all could hear this. I wish y'all could hear him. I'm outside. It is what it is. Um, and we've grown as a country. We've need certain precious metals. They come from that come from Canada. They come from China. And you fight with these two people that we need your stuff. We had a deal, an oil deal. That's why the gasoline is going up. So it is Trump's fault. We had an oil deal with Canada. We were getting a discount because we were friends with Canada. Canada has stopped that and is going it is bypassing all of us because you done pissed off one of your allies because you want everybody to bow down to your foolishness. Diaper Dan. Come on. And everybody was talking, they said Kamala this and Kamala that. But she told y'all this is what was going to happen. They told y'all. Newsom is sitting here saying, Newsom is sitting there fighting fire with fire. Newsom's being a dick on Twitter and TikTok. And everybody's saying, well, he need to act like a governor. Yo, bro, come on, man. You messing with the rest of us. He don't care about the American people. He just wants to bleed us dry. And this is not a political channel. This is can't stop walking but love mowing and cruising. I can't afford to water my lawn. I ain't got money for my cruise. I'm gonna have to start walking everywhere if stuff start breaking down. Think about it. Look, now the light done went out here. Really? I was trying to figure, did you pay the bill? Let's see, hold on. It's a motion light. Really, dude? Really, bro? Yeah. I'm out here sitting in my man. This is for folks that don't know. Instead of having a man cave in the house, my driveway is my man cave. My driveway is things. My driveway is where I contemplate life. My driveway is where I try to figure stuff out. Well, I figured something that look. I'm selling putting my stock down to bare minimum. I got to get about. I'll get about $300 worth of stuff selling my stocks, and that's okay. Um, I have to build them up later, but right now I need my money. um, I'm gonna go. I have some. What is that? Weed killer. I'm gonna go walk around today and spray around and get some of these weeds out of because when I'm gone, the association is gonna be coming through and doing their inspection bull crap. You know what I mean? I'm a grown ass man and a frog just came up on me. Oh, he spelled BITCH. It's a it's a freaking frog over there. When there's frogs around, that means there's a snake close by because that's his lunch. What the heck? Let me see. Where'd he go? I don't believe I did that on live. There he is. See him? Get out of here. Get out of here. Fucker. Scared a bit. Pet it. No, I'll kiss it. Nah, I already got my princess, so I don't need I don't need warts. Okay. Well, let's see here. Hold on. Let me show you something. See if that does. No, that ain't good. I think fescue season is coming. What does that mean? This area right here was Zenith zoysia, but it was dead as a doornail. I might drop some fescue down right there. That's Zenith, and that guy's has been working. That guy's has been working. It's probably because it's a shaded area that I haven't had to water it, but I watered it real good yesterday. I'm gonna have to do some top dressing back here this winter because all of this right here is it's got it's got mulch under it, and I need to build that up because that's starting to break down. I can feel it when I walk on it, but it's starting to break down some sand and stuff like that in that area. Those are my two peach trees. Then this comes from a guy that don't know what he's doing. They survived last year where the tree dropped on both of them, and I'm going to have to. I don't know if I should trim them a little bit, because someone said that on new growth, that's where the peaches come in. Because I don't think I got any peaches last year. And I got a little apple tree back there that's holding on for dear life. And as you can see, all these other trees. I don't know why did I plant trees? I have no idea either. But since I don't want to spend any money today, I'll probably just be weed whacking. As you can see, I need a weed whack over there and all, for the rest of the yard. So I think that's all I'm going to be doing today. So I don't plan to spend any money. I'm going to be going to bed early today because we are going to be called Charles and double check. We're going down to Moultrie, Georgia, to pick up my auction piece. I'm gonna come back, add the stuff for this, and then I'm gonna put that core aerator up for sale. I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna put it up for sale before I go on the cruise, and then we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. Oh, the sun's coming up. That bit of sod right here, I thought it sunk, but it was a little lumpy right there. I remember last year when I did the backyard, I think the backyard was, this guy's up here was more deader. I don't know if that's even a word. This grass right here was more in distress than the stuff back in the backyard. But it's coming around. It's just taking forever. That's the hard part about doing this stuff. Let's see. I can back up so y'all can see it. I'm gonna start slowing down because I've gotten most of my front lawn covered with sod now, finally. So I just need to get it to grow, and I'll probably be doing the edges, which is this guy right here, and all that up there at the edges today. And do some cleaning. You don't have to go buy stuff to do cleaning. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. I'm going to turn on that one right there. My little patchwork right there is starting to, know if you guys can see it, but these are my remote hoses. They're up to two. Hold up. Got you back on. Well, I can't wait till this stuff goes dormant. I can turn the freaking water off. There goes some nut job once again. See, I'm off of a main road, and they love to just throw junk out of their car. Who brought you up like that? They throw junk out of their car. What the heck? On my property. Now this is, I'm gonna have to pull the water hose from over there to right here and water that's, I don't want that to die off either. You know, I'm trying to keep, I wish I had a sprinkler system, but I don't. But I'm trying to keep that alive too, because I tried to drop some topsoil there and some seed, and it didn't work because every time it rains, because you can't see it, but I'm on a hill, I'm on a slant, so it just run. It's just like runoff. I really need to aerate up here. This stuff is just, it's just rock solid up here. Oh, let me show y'all my rosemary for all you gardeners. My rosemary forest. I ain't do nothing. I just put 2 rosemary plants in there. And look at that. That's ridiculous. And the soil is like, it's mainly sand in there. It's mainly sand. What the heck? Tell me that ain't crazy, Mike. I think it was Urban that said it. You just, you just do rosemary and you just put it and just walk away. And I said, well, let me try that. And I did it and walked away. And look at that mess. I'm going to trim that down today. I've been talking about it and talking about it. That's crazy. That's my Bermuda. And usually Bermuda just don't. That Bermuda, this stuff was dead, and it's chunky, but you know, we'll see with that guy. You'll see, we'll see. Oh, the sun's starting to come up. Yes, yes. Look at. Oh man, disappointing. Oh yeah. Look, just a few seconds and everything lights up. Probably by this time next year, that all of that you see those spots are going to be filled in. But we'll see. We shall see. Throw this mess out. Hey, Kroger. with that mess. Well, leaf season's coming. I was going to buy that Vivora leaf sweeper, but I gotta watch my. I need to stop buying stuff. I gotta watch my credit card. That's what. But after I get off of this live, oh, you can hear him now. Yeah, I went to the top. You can hear him. He's behind that house somewhere that way. He's behind that house somewhere that way. I'd be choking that rooster out. I'm sorry. And it's something I can hear, like a cat screeching or a bird or something in distress back that way. It's something. The stuff you hear when it's real quiet, boy. Oh, I forgot I'm gonna have to move the truck because I'm on my wife's way, brother. Oh, man. If we'll figure it out, we ain't got no choice. Ain't got no choice. So, let's see what I definitely got to pack this morning before anything else. Definitely got to pack and get that out of the way. And try to enjoy this vacation. But we're gonna figure something out. Well, keep me in your prayers, guys. Cancel. Well, looking at my check, next week we won't be having any lives next week while I'm on the cruise. Looking at my check, I can't afford it. So we will be on live hiatus for next week. Just to let you guys know. And what I'll probably be doing is doing a recording, and we'll do like a premiere or something like that. Because I got to start keeping an eye on things now. Well, guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a part of the live and hearing my rant. But just want to thank you for coming in and listening to me and being a part of this. Coming up next, Wellness for Frugal Mama. Get your workout on and positive affirmations. After that, at Eddie Lugo Studios, and at 9:00, Cruising is Fun Anytime with Eddie Lugo Studios, and going live together. And Miss T with the T at 9:15. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some changes, Mike. Guys, as always, if you think nobody loves you, know that I love you. God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day. Don't be stressed. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to do one. We're going to be doing a live tomorrow. And I'll probably do one on the way down, and when we get on the boat. So wherever I can save, we're gonna save. You know what I mean? But you guys have a blessed day. As always, you don't think nobody loves you. No, I love you, and God loves you.